Sending the link out to everyone, letting them know what we're starting tonight. We're doing Pokemon Unite, doing some stuff to play with friends. Playing with friends, doing stuff. Don't know how we're gonna fare, but we gotta go just the same. We're gonna win, and today we're gonna play. My biggest best boy Garchomp, the best boy in the world, who gets really overhated, but we're gonna show them that he is the true hero of all. Do 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 do. Everyone knows we're gonna start right now. And let's now get rid of that for yeah, I'll restart the track when I'll restart the track when it comes time to play the game. Actually, no, I can just mute it. I just mute the track and there we go. But yeah, we're actually playing Unite for once. Sorry that like there's no game audio for Unite. My capture card is extremely stupid. So what we're doing with is we're gonna be having some music from like other sources in media play. And I actually have like a playlist I've made of things like that, and of course the chat box is we should probably move the chat box because it's right underneath that. Yeah, it's actually gonna be a little weird playing Unite with no like game audio. It's just gonna be kind of weird. But we're gonna be playing Garchomp tonight, which is my favorite character in the whole game. Boy gets really, really overhated in my opinion when it's actually kind of the best character. But welcome to the stream, everyone. How are we all doing tonight? So glad you actually decided to join. Now, come on and load. There we go. We got the best boy. And as you can tell, come on. Yeah, I already did the win 6 battles with Garchomp, like participate 6 battles with Garchomp. It really isn't as bad as people say it is. It really isn't as bad. It's just like a lot of people don't like it because, it's a Garchomp. And I'm actually going to be talking a little bit about that and like why it's actually really the best character in the whole game. Match. Let's start up the music. Done. Unmute. And done. There we go. So you guys are going to be hearing that, whereas I've got my own thing to listen to. First, what? Oh, I forgot to ready up. I forgot to ready up. Wow, I am stupid. I am a complete idiot box. But I mean, we already knew that already. But again, how's everyone? Can we get ourselves up to 30 views? And wow, we got a lot of views already. Subscriber already. Silva Century, Symbiotic Troll, Chris Della, and Inspirational Failure. Wow, thank you. I'm pretty sure none of you guys are actually watching. But we're going to be playing some Garchomp tonight. Favorite Pokemon. Overhated to an exceedingly high degree. We're going to go in Jungle. No, I am going Jungle Garchomp. I am Jungle Garchomp, please. Thank you very much. Please screw off, Greninja. Please screw off. No. I'm not backing down. No. No, I'm not, you jackass. I'm not doing it, jackass. I'm going to Central Area because I'm going to be Garchomp. Come on. No. I mean, Garchomp can also lane. Like, I actually had a really, really good Garchomp lane game. a really, really good game as Garchomp Lane, and it went really well, because, like, the thing is about Garchomp, and this is the one, like, big deficiency most people actually seem to have when it comes to Pokemon, is that, is it the greatest thing ever? No. It's not the greatest thing in the world. It isn't the super greatest, most OP sweeper, Deathbringer of Doom that will ruin everything into oblivion. It's just a generally strong bow, and also, for those who don't know, I actually am a master rank. I am a master rank. I hit that a couple of days ago. You can't really see just because my name is covered in the thing, because my the music thing is covered in my name, but also actually, you know what? Well, no, I would like it there, because like that's the least obstructive to me. But I kind of do need to see the mini-map. Give me access to the jungle, dude. No, don't take my jungle. Don't take my jungles. I am taking the jungle, dude. Jackass, screw off. Fuck you. Also, I love how that thing looks like it's like a spate, like it's a freaking ball. Like, it's something. Like, even then, Gibble can actually kind of lane well. It's just, again, overhated and underrated. It's overhated and underrated. The boy is a little miniature hero. It's just, if you can do it well, you can do it well, and no one really wants to give him the time of day. Nice, nice, nice. Yes, let's go. Let's press the advantage. We have the aggressive momentum. Dang it, they got it. They got the first goal. But come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, and run away, run away, run away. Good. Get wrecked, bitch. Get that. Get friggin' wrecked. Get friggin' wrecked. Now let's GTFO. Oh, we died. Yeah, fuck you, Froakie. You should have been helping us, you jackass. That's... Greninja players are something that there's two kinds of them, and I know because I have played Greninja and I have been both of these. There's the Greninja players that are like good and they pick Greninja because like, oh yeah, Greninja's like really a tactical pick, and I want to have Greninja because it's actually really, really good. And I, can play Greninja well, I, jungle well, I, help the team. There's people who are like that. And then there's the people who are like, I'm going to pick Greninja because I like Greninja. And it's like, I'm going to be, go screw off and fuck off in the middle of nowhere. I'm not going to help in the team fights. Just, I'm picking Greninja because I'm Greninja. It's like, you have those people at the same time. You also have the people who are actually good at playing Greninja. And when you get a good Greninja, you can tell because they're always with you in the middle of a fight. And like, I am both. Like, there's times where I am trying to be like a good jungle Greninja. And I like try to help my teammates fight, but there's just times where I just can't. It's if you actually are like there at, in my opinion, if you're a jungle Greninja and you're there at the very least, 2 out of 3 team fights, then you are a good jungle Greninja. If you are not, then if you are not there at all. If you're not there for at the very least 2 out of 3, then you are not a good jungle Greninja. Like, make an effort. Like, if you have to at least make an effort to be there. Like, if you're not there for the team fights when it comes to Dreadnought, if you're not there for Dreadnought, if you're not there for not really Zapdos. I mean, kind of Zapdos, but like you're not there for just like team fights in general. If you're not there for them. You kind of need to be, because you're the jungler. The jungler's main job is to go from, well, the jungler's main goal in this game, like the whole function of the jungler in Unite, is basically assist bot lane. It is pretty much just assist bot lane. Because, like, bottom lane is really the only lane that matters in this game. Mostly, I mean, yes, the top lane, to a degree, does matter when it comes to Rotom. However, all things considered, the bottom lane is not as important. The top lane is not as important, purely for one reason. Because more experience helps you win team fights. Sure, the team fight potential advantage you get from Dreadnought, like, not Dreadnought, from Rotom, being able to freely guard Zapdos a lot more likely. I mean, yes, if you're going to be playing, if you're going to get Rotom, you are probably going to be ahead in score by a little bit compared to the other player's team. So, that's a little bit better for you, because then when it comes time for Rotom, you should be when it comes to Rotom Zapdos. You can sort of defend Zapdos and spend your time mostly defending it rather than actually trying to engage it, and you have a little bit of advantage that way. However, that works in theory. It doesn't work in practice, and for the main reason of the team that wins the fights around Dreadnought, they pretty much can easily sweep into the opposing team's goal and destroy and score points extremely easily. So even having Rotom doesn't work well. And also, yes, I do have Detective Garchomp. I love it. It's one of the few Hollowares I feel looks actually really, really natural and fits really well. And I actually didn't even get it from just like the spinning energy thing. I saw the thing and I was like, I have enough of these Holloware credit thingies. I'm gonna purge that because that looks friggin' awesome. I love it. And I'm like, I'm getting it because I want, like, yeah, see, like, we are focusing on Dreadnought and we are behind in score. It always is a bit of a double-edged sword when you go purely for Dreadnought. However, you know, again, Dreadnought generally is the much more reliable one to go for. Just, you know, again, you got to keep it straight. Whether if you're going to go for Dreadnought, you pretty much need to remember you got to also score as well after you push in Dreadnought. You know, you got to also score when you're pushing Dreadnought in, and of course they're actually scoring on us. But I mean, we're all here pretty much, so I just got to go become head chop mode. Because, like, Garchomp is a freaking head chopping monster when it gets the ramp up. Like, the ramp up is amazing. Like, we're not doing ranked just yet. However, we will be doing ranked soon. I would be very much enjoyed if you join us, Phonomode. So I always enjoy having you on a team. You are always a true hero. Let's go for the score, let's go for the score, let's go for the damn it. Freaking black hole stupidity of death. Gardevoir's Unite move is easily my least favorite Unite move in the entire game. It is the most obnoxious, purely for one reason. I'm just gonna lock down the entire Zapdos arena. I can lock down the whole of this thing. That is, in my opinion, the dumbest thing. Like, yes, I get it. I get that it is your main draw of, like, your Unite move, and yeah, you're absolute shit of a Pokemon most of the time. So, yeah, you have to have something going for you, but, I mean, like Gardevoir's only thing is its Unite move. It's not the greatest outside of its Unite move. It's strong, it's good range, it's kind of floaty-ish. But, like, its range, it's not as good as, say, something more dedicated for range damage. It's not as fast, something like Cinderace or Greninja. Its main thing is the Unite move. Again, it's got other attacking, I mean, you know, Psyshock is really obnoxious for, like, holding down contested objective, really good in team fights. But it's really good in team fights, and that's also because it can have stupid huge crowd control. And also because, again, the Unite move locks down Zapdos. So it's always good when it uses it before, but if it uses it too, like, if it doesn't use it too early, well, you're probably not going to be able to, well, take it down. But also, yeah, Phonomode, you were telling me a bit earlier how, like, your win rate with Garchomp is just utter toaster. It's not good. It's like, Garchomp is a very hard player to, very hard Pokemon to actually play well, because the way it plays is not that similar to a lot of other Pokemon. It's very much teamwork oriented. It's something that you need to work well with your team for, and if you don't work well with your team, or your team just does not help you, it really doesn't work well. You know, yes, there's a lot of Pokemon that work, but Garchomp in general is a reflection of the team's coordination. It is extremely good in team fights. The thing is, it can actually kind of win one-on-ones. Like, it actually does decently well in one-on-ones, but the main reason why it can do really well in one-on-ones is the damage ramp-up. Like, it really needs the head-chopping ramp-up from its attack speed to really do well, and if it can... Oh yeah, that Talonflame is fucking obnoxious. Talonflame is a monster. Like, I mean, I like Talonflame, like, it's good, but at the same time, I'm super, like, look at what Garchomp can do. It can shove things. Like, Garchomp is good as an attacking damage dealer, but it's also good because it can shove teams away. Hey, Scars, welcome in. I would like it if, I mean, I'd be okay with you joining up. But like Garchomp, you know that thing that Blastoise can do that people really hate about it? Its ability to, you know, use a dash that shoves people either deeper into its own base, shove enemies away from its goal zone. Well, Garchomp can also do all of those things as well. It's able to shove either players away from your goal, shove players into objectives, isolate and bully players, because again, it can isolate you, but at the same time, it does a lot of damage. But, like, damage is Garchomp's one main draw, and that's kind of the good thing. Like, Garchomp is the most balanced Pokemon in the entire game for one reason. It is not overkitted, and that's one of the reasons why people don't like it. It's not as broken, overkitted as something like, I don't know, Lucario, which has shields, mobility, huge amounts of damage. Garchomp's main draw is the fact that it is pure damage. Has decent to moderate mobility. I mean, it's got one dash, like, and I wouldn't even really consider Dragon Rush a dash, because it takes it takes like a few frames for startup. Would you want to actually join in? Funable, would you want to join up? Because if so, I'd actually like to have you on the team. I actually don't know what your login is, Scars, but we're actually gonna do a couple ranked. Like, I am Masters, and I love it. Blastoise actually pushed me over the lead, but we had a couple of really, really great matches. Lobby ID is right thing. It is 702485756. If you want to join up. Yeah, maybe I should change the chat box format. Theme. Old school. I might go to old school theme chat box. Oh, we got someone who joined up. Is that you, Scars? Is that you, Scars? TTV sucks. Well, we can just do regular. We can do regular matches. We can just do standards. Okay. Okay. We can do a standard game after this one. I kind of want to do some things like ranked. Yeah, I don't like. I do not like that theme. I do not like that theme. What's the one that I normally use? Oh yeah, there we go. That's the one that I normally use. That's the theme I normally like. I like this one. Yeah, I mean, ranked matches is a bit... Yeah, having ranked matches on, like, hey, Rave, welcome! Oh, my buddy Dose is joining up the match, is logging on. Glad to see him doing things. Dose is a personal rival to me in Pokemon things. Like, he is a big personal rival to me. He's someone who always kind of pushes me to keep playing Pokemon and just, like, keep getting better. I've mentioned him before many times. I've actually had a couple battles with him shown on stream, actually. Great player. Love battling against him. Okay, Rave, have fun lurking. I'll probably make the chat a little bigger. But yeah, you lurk just fine. I'm always happy to have lurkers. But yeah, glad to see people are actually showing up for this. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm trying to think of. I'm actually trying to work on an actual stream schedule. So like, I actually in front of me, I have like a plan for. Okay, on this week we do this. Like on this day of the week we do this thing. On this day we do this thing. We're gonna try and slow down the Platinum Randomizer Nuzlocke, mostly because I kind of cannot take the mental stress of like, oh my gosh, this thing is a nightmare and I have to do. Because like, I've been grinding up pretty much all day to try and get levels, and Good thing is, like, this is one thing that I'm gonna mention next time. By slowing down the thing, we can actually get more citrus berries. And the citrus berries are really important because, again, those are a free 25% healing item for equip. And like I know that, you know, sure, there's things like, oh, I can give like the meadow plate to certain things. Like I can give Hashirama the meadow plate, have him, you know, do a lot more grass damage. But having that extra little bit of health is kind of, in my opinion, a little more worth it. And that's kind of for the same reason why, you know, it is the most used held item across all the VGC World Champions teams, because it's just that dang good of an item. You know, I highly doubt if the thing wasn't good, you know, or wasn't, you know, a decent item. Like, that's one of the things about Nuzlocke that I do enjoy, and it's like it's one of the few things about Nuzlocke I enjoy, and it's that you can strategize with competitive mentality a lot more, and that you kind of have to. I think it is very, very good for that reason. But all things considered, I still, if I'm gonna play like competitive-ish Pokemon stuff, I'd prefer to just actually play, you know, real competitive with, you know, people like on, you know, VGC format, or it's one of the reasons I don't like playing random matches on Showdown. It's just, it's not my cup of tea. I prefer actual matches that have actual weight. You know, I always want to get better. I am very much, I want to get better. I want to play. I want to refine my play styles and get better, and just everything like that. And to a degree, Nuzlocke kind of do some of that with you. It makes, you know, you appreciate, you know, Pokemon a little more than you would normally do. But draft leagues kind of do the same thing with Pokemon, and it's one reason why I said just play a draft league. Like, draft leagues kind of do the same exact thing as well, and it's not as stress-inducing, because it's a lot more casual. It's a lot more laid back, and yeah, again, I know that Nuzlocke are kind of, you know, you gotta make do with what you can make do with, and you gotta strategize more. But again, I can respect that, and I find that interesting, and I do like that that is, you know, a thing. But all things considered, for the way I see things, like, the way I see things is very much, I would prefer, like, just to play competitive as straight competitive. You know, no bells and whistles, extra shenaniganery bullshit attached. I would prefer it that way. Like this is what I mean when I say, like, Dragon Rush is not really, I would consider, a dash. Because, like, look at the startup time. It takes a couple of seconds for it to get going. Like, it takes, like, not a few seconds, but it takes, like, a couple of frames to get going, and you're kind of vulnerable during them. Like, let's just see right now. Look at that. It takes, like, a second or two to actually get going. So you really can't just, you know, spam it, or you can't really just escape a team, because you have to hold in place for a second. And get wrecked. But I do love the Bulldoze slowdown. Like, the Bulldoze slowdown is so amazing. It's one of the many things about Garchomp that is so criminally underrated, because you can use that so that they don't escape. You can slow them down, make it so that they can't actually, you know, run away as easy, and then you go for the frickin' throat with the kill. You go for the kill. Damn it, they sniped it. So look again, Gabite got the Dreadnought. Garchomp is a beast of a Pokemon. But, like, the other thing about Garchomp is, and this is one of the reasons why, like, a lot of people don't really like it that much, is it's a Pokemon that doesn't have an overkitted moveset. It's pure damage. It is all damage. It just goes in, kicks butt, and takes names. It generally also needs a bit of team support to help with this, like team support as in, you know, someone that has crowd control who can lock them in place, so it can just get its ramp up off and get the ramp up to really go bonkers against them. But, you know, you can kind of do that. Don't have much time because my Switch has crap charge, can only play one game. I mean, okay, so yeah, so we'll have one game. We'll do one game next round, and we'll have fun with that. I also should, I'll friend you, Phonomodes, your alternate account, because I should do that. But look at this. Look at the damage this thing is doing to Charizard. Like, it's really it's able to decently bully it. Like, I mean, we got utterly wrecked because, I mean, the Garchomp came in there, and also because it has burn damage over time. on, the Charizard. But we did decently well against that thing. Again, Garchomp's a lot better than people give it credit for. Really, really should be respected. And they can also just absolutely cut through things like Zapdos, like a hot knife through butter. That's one of the best things about it, is just the freaking head-chopping monster damage rate it's got. Also, we're going to be getting to the Unite move in a bit, because, I'm actually going to be talking about that a little. But look at that! Look at that damage! Look at that! We were able to shove them around so well, so easily, because that is how Dragon Claw and the Dragon Rush combo move work. A lot of people don't really realize you can bully and shove stuff in the same way Blastoise can, except, he doesn't have, say, the same stun effect, but it's able to do, a decent amount of damage, and it knocks back a lot better. And again, it also does more damage. Again, Garchomp. Underrated, overhated, the boy's a monster head-chopping machine. Just, it needs to be respected more. Let's go for it. Like the thing is, Garchomp's Unite move is good as a crowd control option. And look at that. So look at that. It is not meant to be a single target, one and done sniper. It is meant to be team fight, crowd control, big sweeping strikes. That's why it has big sweeping strikes and why, it jumps all over the place. If it was meant to be like a snipe thing, say like Venusaur's, kind of, like, 2-degree Cramorant, or say Snorlax, like a lot of the other ones, it would be a single hit thing. Because it is not a single hit thing, you have to understand what it is for. It is meant for crowd control. It kind of gives Garchomp a way of dealing with crowds, when it doesn't really have much of a way to deal with crowds. So, its Unite move is meant to actually cover its deficiency. Its main deficiency is the fact that it doesn't really have much of a way to deal with crowds. Again, we're gonna get, stuck here. It's we're gonna lose, of course, because, I launched myself way too deep into their zone, and I was slowed down and I couldn't move. But, again, it can shove stuff really well. And again, I'm not the greatest Garchomp player in the world. I am, I'm not that I consider myself a Garchomp main, because I do play Garchomp a lot. But, it's definitely not the thing I am best at. It is the thing that I enjoy playing the most. Look at that. Look at it. It's so good. It's so good. Boom! Look at that! Look at that! Right there, force Charizard to use its Unite move before Zapdos fight. Fantastic. Cram got the kill. But hey, again, so long as we have them gone anyway, it's always good. Now I have my Unite move for the Zapdos fight. Gonna go jumping right there. They are right there, and let's go for the ground. Let's go for the kill. Let's go for the kill. Let's go for the kill. Yeah, that is what I'm talking about right there, buddy boys. See, that again is the power of the Chomper. Let's go for the big swing strikes. Let's go for the big wide swinging strikes. See, look again. Look at the damage. Look at that power. So good. Now let's retreat. Let's heal up, because look at how much damage we did to them. They're pretty weak. We can hopefully go for a push on things. Look at that. They got rid of the Garchomp. Yeah, Garchomp needs to know when to apply its power, when to hold back. But also, let's just watch how just watch Garchomp just destroy Zapdos' HP. Look at that. Yeah, I know that we also have Cramorant helping us, but Garchomp's ability to just utterly demolish Zapdos' health. Fucking Crustle! Freaking Stealth Rocks! The damn sneaky Pebbles! Legitimately, the most annoying move in the game is Stealth Rocks. Because, the freaking ramp... Because, Stealth Rocks also has damage ramp up. It also has damage ramp up. Come on. No! Damn it! Didn't mean to do it. No, I went the wrong way. Why does this thing lock on the wrong direction? I locked on to the Pikachu, and nope, we're going to send you in the opposite direction. We're going to shoot you the opposite direction. I could have killed the freaking thing, scored, potentially, would have been able to do so. We wouldn't have won, but I mean, at least I would have been able to get another kill on my record. So again, in the end, really, getting a kill is all that really matters to me. I like getting level up. Garchomp wants blood. Chompy wants blood. If you want blood, you got it. If you want blood. Also, thank you to everyone who subscribed. We are at 190 subs right now. We've been growing like absolute crazy. I will friend request you, TTV sucks, because I'm pretty sure I need to get you. And also, there's a challenge doing 10 ranked matches, 8 ranked matches this week with a friend. But, Scars, it is time for you to join up, because we can now do... Yeah, that was a freaking steal, and that really irritates me. Did not mean to do that, no. Chat box. I need to change this chat box. What the hell chat box do I normally have? I know, visual theme box. Yeah, box is the one that I usually have. I prefer box. Yeah, that's steal. Like, that's the, like, again, that's one of the reasons why damage ramp up is so good in this game. Oh yeah, we team wiped them, and they still got it because the ramp up damage from the stealth rocks. That's how good damage ramp up is, and that is exactly what Garchomp has. It's just people don't realize that. And yes, here we go. Now let me take the jungle because of course Jungle Chomp is the boss. I mean, even though I was in lane, you guys saw that I was doing really dang well with Garchomp there. Like, it can lane very well so long as it is properly supported. Oh yeah, Wigglytuff, Alola Ninetales, Slowbro, those are the dream sports. Blissey too, because Blissey ramps up attack speed even more. What do we get when we ramp up the attack speed of a Pokemon whose main thing is ramping up attack speed? We get Hyper Speed / Garchomp that just goes, it attacks at freaking hyper speed. It attacks at freaking hyper speed. Oh yeah, you guys got a great song coming in. Oh yeah, the Pinkmons are nightmares. The Pink Terror is definitely real. The Pink Terror is definitely real, and I love it. It's like, I have a respect for the Big Pink. I have a respect for the Big Pink. Also, yeah, it's like, it's weird seeing people who don't have the, like, the decoration for being master ranked now, because it's like, I'm so used to seeing it online. It's like, I remember when I had that. I remember when I didn't have master rank. Also, you guys got a really good song coming up in the playlist. Don't exactly know when it's actually going to roll over that, because I actually don't remember the exact timestamps when everything switches, but you guys got a really great song coming up. One of my absolute favorites from a recent Let's Play we did. Hashtag not shamelessly plugging that Let's Play, except I actually am. Like, I really love that Let's Play. That is, when the next time, you will know what it is. That is legitimately my favorite Let's Play I have ever done, and I am the most proud of that one. Like, I am legitimately the most proud of that Let's Play. First, we got rid of Ludicolo. We got Ludicolo, Ludicolo, Mirror B's favorite Pokemon. Go get this one again. Even more slowdown damage on our opposing Pokemon, on our opposing trainers, if we can get some damage off. Again, Garchomp, name of the game, is not overkitted. He has to rely on his team to help him. And that's actually ideal for how this game should be, because this is a game where it is cooperative. The whole thing about this game is you work with other people to win. Now, why would people think, oh, a Pokemon that, needs team help to actually, like, get ahead as far as it does, however, if it has, like, the proper team help, it can turn into an absolute head-chopping monster. So maybe we should actually team help the thing that can be a monster with the proper team. Nah, let's make everything stupid overkitted as hell, like Sylveon. Things that have mobility, range, damage, shields, defensive buffs. Like, Garchomp is the most balanced character in the whole game, and it is ideally what the characters in this game should be. Because it is not overkitted. It is not overkitted. It's strong, but it's not too strong. And people don't seem to realize that. There you go. There's a song. Love this song. I am legitimately the most proud of that Metroid Samus Returns Let's Play. I legitimately think that is my best one I have ever done. And it probably will be the best one I do for a while. I mean, depending on how Super Metroid goes, I might change my tune with regards to that. But at present, yeah, at present, currently, that is the one that I feel like is I am the most proud of. Come on, buddies. Come on, guys. Seriously, guys, why are you not helping? Scars, you should probably start heading rotate bottom. You should probably go for Dazzling Gleam when you get to Alola Ninetales, because like that is a really good stun crowd control. I don't know if that's where you're going. Good, head back to the base. Very good. I know there's probably a little bit of a delay on everything, so you guys are probably going to be hearing what I'm saying like a few seconds later. That's why I'm saying it a bit early. Let's get out of here before the thing kills us. Scars, just stay back. Just stay back and or you could die. No, come on, Blissey, thank you, Bliss, thank you. Ignorance is Blissey, they're going for the thing already. They're already going for the thing, I know they are. Yep, they're probably already going for it. No, they haven't. That is surprising. And I don't know how to feel about that. Because, like, on the one hand, it feels like they're getting very hubrisy, and they're thinking, oh yeah, we can take on their team, we can push their bot, we can push their lane. But at the same time, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I think we gotta go for it. Blissey, please heal, please heal. Please. Dang it. And nice! That Slowbro is a hero. We're holding out for a hero till the end of the night. Go and take down this Ninetales. You are a fairy ice type. Normally you would terrify the hell out of me. However, tonight you die. Tonight we are the champion and you are the dead. And of course, now you actually just ulted on me. So now we die. No. Yeah, like, no. How the hell did I not get any assist points for that? How did I not get an assist? Like, I did damage to that freaking thing. Why did I not get an assist? But, gotta go back to my jungle, gotta get my stuff, gotta get all of my stuff, gotta regrind my levels into infinity and beyond. I love Detective Garchomp, one of my favorite, it is my favorite skin. It also is probably the only skin I actually am gonna use. Like, whenever I use Venusaur, I do throw on the Venusaur Tropical Outfit one, but it's like, I don't really care for it that much. It's not the greatest thing, but it's not the worst. Like, it's okay. I don't especially love it. I mean, if I get the Snorlax one and I get, like, the Inner Tube one, yeah, definitely I'd probably, like, use that one a lot more, but, like, I don't have it. I don't, so... Let's go, frickin' Rampage Mode Machine! See, that is the power of the Garchomp ult. It does need the respect that it did. Wait, did they freeze me in mid-air? Did they freaking freeze me in mid-air? Nice kill, Scars. Excellent work. You guys can win this team, but you can win it. Come on, do it. Nice double kill. Excellent work, Scars. Go for the Rip Slash. Again, ooh, that Cramorant is a murder machine. Alright, yeah, now it's time we start going for the Dread. Dreadnought this victory. Go for the Super Slash. Love the knockback. So good. Come on. Yes! We got the knockback. We got the win. I'm gonna die. Retreat. Yeah, I got a GTFO. They're probably going for the Rotom up top, so I want to intercept them. Hopefully they are not going for Rotom, actually. Then I guess they know what we're doing next. We're going to go for Rotom. Hopefully we can take it down. Because, like, again, Garchomp is a master of taking down the opposing, like, the wild Pokemon. Oh, we have a new visitor to the stream. Hello. Oh, well, not a new visitor, just another viewer in chat today. Hello. Hello, person who joined. King Silverwing, welcome. Glad to see you are here. And yes, we got the Rotom. Again, Garchomp is so good. It's so good. It needs more love. The buddy needs more love. I love it. Nice work, Scars. If you can just push him back, just, well, at the very least, like, the Rotom will serve as a bit of a distraction for them, so we can go try and do some stuff around the place. Come on, Rotom, kill it. Again, oh my gosh, they have a bunch of guys, like, on the top lane. Go push bottom. You can go push bottom. That'll be great. But again, welcome, King Silverwing. Glad to see you are here. No, you die, you just freaking die, Ninetales. You can get freaking wrecked, because I have a lot of stuff that you are going to be terrified of. Yeah! Rip, roar, and shred. Love it. No, let's... Scars, hide. Don't go in, Scars. Now we go for the score. And donk. Nope. Come on, get out of here. No, so close, come on. No! Yeah. Today, Squirtle is here. I said, nice, you got a Squirtle today, nice. But yeah, it's like, that's one of the reasons why I don't consider Dragon Rush to be a dash. It's because, like, you have to pull back, delay, then you go forward, so you actually can't outrun things. It's like, your mobility is barely increased, if at all, and it leaves you more vulnerable than anything. Well, they're gonna... Come on, Slowbro. Slowbro the hero. Slowbro the hero. You can do it. Nope. Damn it. But again, like, look at that. Look at that. We can shove them around. Again, we can shove them around very, very easily. It's like, again, one of the reasons why it's so good is the shoving potential. Like, look at that. I was able to shove them that far. I was able to shove them all the way out of our jungle. Like, that is not something most Pokemon are capable of doing. And Garchomp is capable while doing huge damage output. Needs to be respected. The boy needs to command respect from people. Yeah, it's pretty much like a small... Yeah, Dragon Rush is basically a mini version of Talonflame's, I think it's called, like, Flame Sweep is what it is. Like, it's pretty much a mini version of that. And I was like, it's not bad. It's just, like, with how short the distance is, and how long the delay before the dash actually is, it's really not worth it. Like, if there's anything about Garchomp that needs it, I mean, again, but that's one of the reasons why that's why Garchomp is balanced. Because it doesn't have, you know, super everything else. It doesn't have, you know, super amounts of mobility. It doesn't have super amounts of damage. Well, it has super amounts of damage. But it doesn't have super damage, super mobility, shields, and, like, crowd control. It's just got maybe above average mobility and utterly stellar damage output. You know, its damage output is probably second to none. It was a great game, Scars. Glad you could join us. We're going to go back into the ranked matches. You did take the friend request, right? YT sucks. TTY sucks. Yeah. I love that name. Hey, Cervante Kid. Welcome back to the stream. Glad you are joining us tonight. We're playing a little bit of Pokemon Unite. Oh, no, it's alright. It's perfectly fine. Again, we're doing this just for fun. We're just doing this just for fun. We're having fun. So far, we have lost games. We have lost 3 games out of 3 games so far. Hopefully we're going to turn it around. Hopefully we're turning it around. As our hero, the Garchomp. Well, the Garchomp hero. No, we're gonna do triple bottom. We're gonna do triple bottom this game. Yeah, you can join next game. I welcome everyone to join. Yeah, we're gonna go triple bottom this game. Mostly because I want to have like 3 on the bottom, because like triple bottom is, in my opinion, the best strategy. The top lane is utterly meaningless. At the very least, one Pokemon up top can kind of hold them off from getting Rotom for free, whereas just having, say, 3 Pokemon in the bottom lane, it allows you to bully bottom lane super easily. And by bullying the bottom lane super easily, you can more likely win the bottom lane team fights by also having a default advantage. But again, these are the tactics people don't think. These are the tactics people don't think because they don't think that you have to do anything. Oh, you changed, that's what you meant by change. It's okay. I'm not really one for, like, looking at icons and everything like that. Mostly, it's like, I just look at, like, names generally, but it looks good. They also got a Garchomp themselves. I respect it. Highly respect it. Good, got the... Come on, why do they have this freaking, like, delay on everything? Like, I don't like the delay when you attack. I cannot stand it at all. I'm sorry I keep taking this Mr. Mime's kills. I keep last-shotting everything. I mean, I'm okay with it because it means I'm getting more experience, but, like... So, come on, finish him off. Yes! Finish him off. Good. Yeah, Garchomp, I think, was also the first one I got in Unite as well. It was either that or it was the first one I played. Because, like, I love Garchomp. It is legitimately my favorite Pokemon in this game. And the Garchomp detective outfit is my favorite holoware. Like, legitimately, probably the only holoware I will actually consider doing. You know what? Have fun. Have a nice night, Dave. Rave, not Dave. Dave the Rave. But yeah, I will indeed have fun. Glad to see that you enjoyed your time here, though. So all that matters to me is if you guys enjoyed your time here. Freaking Mr. Mime taking all the berries when I could use them. Freaking selfish Mime. At least, hopefully you guys can at least get the kill. So how are you guys liking the music? Can you guys hear it all right? I don't want it to be too loud. I don't want it to be too quiet. Oh, hey, Luke. Welcome to the stream. Glad you can join us today. We're playing a bit of Pokemon Unite. Having some fun with the Garchomp, my favorite character in the game. Okay, it's in the loading screen right now. Good enough. No, Mr. Mime, don't go to the top path. Do not go to the top path. We need everyone on bottom lane. Bottom lane is the only lane that is important. Also, I love how Cramorant's things, like it's the Aracuda it shoots out of its mouth. I love how they actually ricochet off things and like can bounce, and they can do damage by like bouncing off things. It's always hilarious. I love it. No! They killed me. Cram, save us. Save them, Cram. Destroy them. Destroy them. Damn it, they got Cram. They killed the Crammy. Come on, guys. We need everyone to start going to bottom. We need everyone to help tag team bottom lane. I mean, Blastoise is nice. Blastoise is actually what got me into Masters. Blastoise is the Pokemon that I use to get into Masters. It is like Zapdos, not Zapdos. Blastoise is pretty much exactly what I mean when I say like over-kitted Pokemon. It does so much damage. It does so much. It has stuns, knockups. Who do you send? What do you mean? Who do you send in Unite? I'm not going for Dread just yet. That's at least good. Good, come on, let's take the Sylveon, kill the Sylveon, kill the Sylveon, kill the Sylveon, kill the Sylveon. Good, we got the Sylveon. The thing is, again, Sylveon, also over-kitted Pokemon. Nice. Freaking this Cramorant's a monster. Now, hopefully some guy... Yes, good. They're helping me take down the thing. They're helping me take it down. And Gengar got the kill. I would have liked the kill, but I mean, we still got the kill anyway. Doesn't matter. So long as one of us gets the kill, I'm happy. Got the score. Very good. Oh. Pressed an A. Who do you... When I pressed S instead of... Okay. Who do you went in Unite? I'm not sure what you mean by who do I went in Unite. Yeah. Randoms... I mean, the thing is, I actually solo queued to get into Master Rank, and the reason why is I figured out that it's better, at least this is just the way that I play things, is, all things considered, my mentality is this. It is better to, like, be solo queuing and have the potential of not just 5-stack queuing. Oh, who do I want? I mean, we're doing Garchomp tonight, so I'm always going Garchomp tonight. Because I want to have fun in Garchomp. Yeah, teamwork is... Yeah, exactly. Like, you just need to... Like, really, getting into Masters is... It's a luck game. It is literally luck game. Because you need to have people who actually know what they're doing. They rotate at the right times. They know not to lose their head when Zapdos spawns. It's like... You just need people who know what they're doing. It is a big game of pretty much luck. And it is as much luck as it is skill. It is getting people who know what they're doing. And, you know, other than that, the only other thing to say is pretty much... Get as much performance points as you can. Like, performance points will save your ass. Like, I got into Masters because of a game that I won, and then I used performance points to just win even more. Look at that! Look at that! We wiped them out. I mean, of course, I did not do it alone, but we pretty much wiped them all out. My damage, of course, got some good assists. It's like, again, Garchomp's Unite move, you need to learn how to tactically apply it. You need to learn how to tactically apply Garchomp's Unite move to, you know, just knocking people away, to doing chip damage. And it also doesn't matter if you're not the one getting the kills. Really, it doesn't matter if you're not the one getting the KOs. You know, so... Ooh, that was close. That was extremely close. So long as, you know, someone gets the KO and capitalizes on the assists you open up. Really, that's all that matters. And, like, it comes from people wanting to be the hero. They want to be, I'm going to be the hero. I'm going to be the one that wins the game. I want to get all the kills. I want to be MVP. Like, that's the mentality a lot of people have. And they really want to, you know, be the one who's, you know, the winner of the thing. And they don't realize it's actually better to just have one player do damage. And, you know, maybe you don't get the KO. You don't get the KO. Maybe you don't. But if someone else does, because they were able to capitalize on an opportunity you gave them, like right there, my teammates did almost all the damage. I just rushed in, Dragon Claw swept through, and cleaned up what they opened up for me. You know, like, that's teamwork. Like, that's what is important, really. Potentially we could force them up here while we go to Zapdos. I mean, no. Back off. Back off. Really what we need now? So pretty much what we gotta do now is just gotta defend the Zapdos arena and hope they don't get a sneak score in. Like, that's the other thing. There's a lot of... Yeah, it's literally... Flame Sweep is literally just a super move version of, It's just a jacked up version of Garchomp's Unite move. Not, Dragon Rush. Not Unite move. I mean, look at that. We're still in the lead, and even though they got a lot of scores, like, they're going for Zapdos right now, but, like, everyone go for Zapdos. Go for freak... We're gonna lose it. We're gonna lose because they don't go for Zapdos. Like, guys. Like, that's the only other problem is, like, the opposing team is easily able to distract you. Like, our team got way too cocky and way too tunnel visioned. Like, that's the only issue, is just when your team gets tunnel vision on the Zapdos fight, like, they like, oh, I'm not going to go for Zapdos because we have such a big lead, we don't have to go for it. No, you have to make sure that they don't. So, like, I mean, again, I'm going to make a whole video on this later. Yeah, like, that's a good thing. That's actually what I did, too. Yeah, sure, like, you know, again, playing damage is good, and, you know, again, we all like to be the one who, you know, wins and plays the hero, but realistically speaking, so long as you win, winning is really not, you know, whoever gets the kill, whoever becomes MVP, realistically speaking, it doesn't matter so long as you guys win. So, like, that's why not exactly, Luke. I'm actually going to make a video on this. Actually, this is actually a video in the works. Zapdos actually doesn't flip the whole game intrinsically on its own. It's a lot like Dynamaxing in that there is a combination of factors, including player mentality, that go into Zapdos flipping the game. So, intrinsically on its own, Zapdos doesn't actually flip the game. Zapdos only gives you 220 points to score if everyone is alive. That's even including the double points. 220 really isn't all that much considering. That's very easily overridden by a single sneaky score. And look at this. We lost by less than that. You know, we lost by very less. So that, again, they made up a huge amount of points, far in excess of that 220 that Zapdos grants. The problem with Zapdos is that no one scores on either team during the episode. It's pretty much a 2-minute fight over Zapdos, and then no one other than the team that KOs Zapdos pretty much scores. So, only the Zapdos team capitalize on the double points. Again, there's a whole video I'm going to be making, but it's basically, we highly discourage... No, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. That was our team's fault as well. That was our team's fault. It's like, Zapdos does not flip the game intrinsically. It's just that most people do not realize that, let's go for a sneak score. That's, you know, big. It's like, it's better to go score in smaller increments than it is just, you know, slam in 50 points. We like seeing, you know, boom, you know, great job, 100 points. Like, we love seeing that. But realistically, that's no different than going and scoring, like, 15 points, 15 points, 15 points over and over again. Like, doing that 3 times or doing, you know, 15, 15, and 20. It's no different other than, you know, oh, yeah, you don't get the good job. You know, it's better to micro-score. It is always better to micro-score. But no, people don't understand that micro-scoring is actually the best option. It's just people want to go, I want to slam in 50. It's like, no, you are the reason why games get lost if you only go for the 50s. Because think about it. How many games do you get more than when you get, you know, 30 or more points? How many times a game do you get one of those in? Maybe 1 or 2. You know, maybe 2 if you're, you know, playing, you know, Score Shield with Buddy, and you have a character that, you know, their Unite gives a shield. But it was like, again, the best idea when Zapdos is taken is to rush into their base. Because they already have a huge lead on you when it comes to chasing into your base. There is no reason to chase them down. You know, because if they are all in your base scoring, no one's protecting their base. So their base is extremely easy to score in. You know, it's basically free to score it into their base because none of them are protecting it. You know, it's like, again, that's the big thing, is people don't realize, wait, no one's protecting, you know, their goals. So I can go score for free, and I can slam in, you know, this 50. It's like, you know, I can slam in, you know, this 20, this 50. Like, people don't realize that. It's like, counter scoring is actually the best defense against Zapdos. The best defense against Zapdos is the counter score potential tech. It's like, if you don't counter score, then you're probably not gonna do well against Zapdos, like, because you're not capitalizing on the double points. So forget trying to protect your goals from them, because remember, it is an instant score for 30 seconds. You can damage them 99.999% of their health can be gone. But they get through with one dash, boom, all that was wasted. And you just not only sacrifice scoring, you have basically thrown away the game. So it's a lot better. You know, it's better to rush their base and counter score. Because I've done so many games. Not most of the time. A lot of the time they just cut and run. So it's like, it's kind of better most of the time just to go cut and run. I mean, yeah, you might be dead, but even then, it's better to at the very least try and rush into their base and counter score if you're alive than it is to do nothing. I mean, again, if you both have, say, like, again, if they have, 100 each, and you guys have, like 30 or 40 each, you know, if you're ahead, you could still potentially win. You know, you still potentially could win the game with just that. You know, again, assuming, you know, say 40 times, 2 times 5, well, that's 400 points for you. If they have 500 because they each have 50, well, that's 500. Well, if you guys have a lead of 100 points, or more, you still win. You know, again, I mean, it's not going to work out evenly every time. You know, of course, there's always going to be, games here where points are imbalanced. But even then, it still gives you a chance to win. It's better to, at the very least, try to counter-score them. Because at that point, well, you're probably going to lose anyway. You have nothing to lose. You know, it's like, that's what I mean when I say, like, mentality is the other problem when it comes to Zapdos. It's not just that Zapdos itself is, because Zapdos is actually perfectly balanced. It does exactly what it should. It's just people kind of overly abuse what Zapdos is meant to do and don't understand that Zapdos is actually what it is supposed to be doing. You know, it actually does perfectly what it should. Again, counter-scoring is the best way to do it. Just forget it. If you can plainly see, well, they're going to get Zapdos, just start running to their base. You're not going to run into them, they're not going to run into you, and again, you can counter-score. The other thing is also we all load up our points to, 50, and it takes for freaking ever to score, whereas if we only have, say, 10 or something points, we can score like that. Again, it's knowing score times. Yeah, it is faster to do a single score of 50 than it is to do, say, 3 scores of, 15 or 20. 15 and 20. But overall, you're probably going to survive doing the 50. You're going to survive better doing the 15 and 20s than you are doing the 50. So again, it's player mentality. Not to say, oh, you guys are playing this game wrong. Like, no, I'm just saying it's basically like, we're playing inefficiently because we like seeing the big numbers pop up. It's like, it is more efficient point-wise. It is more efficient scoring-wise to do the micro-scoring. Because, yeah, single, it takes less time to actually do a score of, that much, but you're less likely to get caught. You're less likely to get caught by the jump thingy if you're doing 15 or 20 scores than you are doing 50s. It's like, it's little things like that like, there are advantages. I mean, again, if you have something like a Blastoise or Snorlax which can keep, the opposing team away from you and, like, push them physically away, then, yeah, that's, then, yeah, 50s or, 50s, 30s, 40s are really, really good. But you can't rely on always having someone who's going to be, bodyguarding you and shoving the enemy team away from you. You can't always rely on that. You got before I get away. Thank you for the heal. I have never really had difficulty micro-scoring. It's my main way of doing it. I love Garchomp. Garchomp is my favorite Pokemon in the game. It is legitimately my favorite Pokemon in the game to use, because it's balanced. It is the only balanced character in the entire game, which is honestly kind of pathetic considering, like, they keep up... Because the idea of balancing that some devs have is, well, one Pokemon, well, one character's overkitted, let's overkit. Oh, the best character in the game is by far Lucario. Lucario is by far the best character in the game. And anyone who says, no, Lucario is not the best character, you're delusional, or you're a Lucario apologist. You're a Lucario apologist if you're saying that. It's like, no, Lucario is the most broken character in the entire game. And if you say otherwise, I'm sorry, you're wrong. It is the most broken character in the game. It has a shield. It has stupid amounts of mobility. It has a shield. It has stupid amounts of mobility. It has stupid amounts of damage. It has, again, a shield that it will always get because it is literally, its ability is literally granting itself a shield, movement speed, and attack, I think also attack speed boost when at low health. So it's extremely hard to actually beat the thing on low health in a 1v1. It's like, I mean, the thing is, yeah, like, that's exactly what it is. It is literally just spam. Lucario literally has to be. The only thing Lucario does not have is self-healing. It has a shield. It has huge amounts of damage. It has healing. It has shields. Huge amounts of damage. Huge amounts of mobility. It is literally the most overkitted Pokemon in the entire game. And that's not. And that's not an accident. Like, it's Lucario. Lucario always gets everything in every game because the game devs have a massive freaking hard-on for it. They can't bear to see Lucario be terrible. It's like, why? Yeah, it literally has a Zero Aura's ability on crack, and it's all the time. It is literally all the time for Lucario. Lucario's moves and passives are what most Pokemon need their Unite moves for. And, like, again, the people, yeah, the bug with extreme speed, that is fixed. However, like, there is a very small part of me that is like, I don't think that was a bug. I don't think that was a bug. I think that is some massive Lucario fanboy who was like, I want to make Lucario the greatest thing in this game. I'm going to abuse the fuck out of it. It's like, I am... Frickin' Sniper Talonflames. Why do all the Talonflames need to be fucking... Like, again, look at this. Again, freaking awesome Garchomp death and... Why did it lock onto the wrong thing? Why did it lock onto the wrong thing? It's like, again, like, Lucario literally has everything. It's like, there is literally no negative part to Lucario's toolkit with the exception of its Unite move. And the only reason why its Unite move is terrible is because it's so overkitted everywhere else that they couldn't give it a good Unite move, because then it would be like, you're blatantly trying to make this thing meta. Stop. It's like, Lucario needs to have, like, everything taken down, like, 27 pegs, because it is not good. It is not healthy for the game. Like, Garchomp is what most Pokemon should be like. They have one main trait. Garchomp's main trait is huge damage with minor knockback. Yeah, I hate Lucario. I recently started playing Lucario, and it's like I am able to team wipe. And I'm able to team wipe at a ridiculous rate because it's so overkitted. It's brain dead. It's like, again, this is not healthy. And it's like, again, Garchomp, the ideal Pokemon. Yeah, like Absol's is mobility and damage. Like, even, like, Absol goes way too much into too much mobility and too much damage. Like, it should be one of the other. It should be, like, it has really good mobility, but its damage is, like, not as good as, like, you know, maybe it's, like, Zero Aura level damage, not, like, the most damage. Well, the thing is, Yeah, Garchomp evolving a little bit earlier would help. Like, there's really only one thing about Garchomp that I will say it does need a buff in, and that is it does need to evolve a little earlier, because it really... It does need to evolve a little bit earlier. Like, I get that Sand Attack is not great, and that's, again, by design. Bulldoze is a strong enough move. It's a strong enough move for a base form. It's an area of effect slowdown, which is really strong. Yeah, but I mean, Absol can also attack through shields. Shields basically do not matter when it comes to Absol. That's my problem with Absol, is that shields don't matter. Yeah, Blastoise is literally an all-arounder, not a defender. Like, I have said that a lot of times. This thing is not a defender. This thing is an all-arounder. It even borders very slightly on being sort of a bulky attack, or just, it does so much damage. I did not mean to collect Sand Attack, I meant to collect Bulldoze. I think I actually mentioned this before, but like, Bulldoze is actually one of my favorite moves in the entire Pokemon series. It is my third favorite move in the series. We're probably going to be making a video on, like, my top 10 favorite moves in Pokemon, and it is going to be number 3. It is literally my third favorite move. Yeah, like, it's really sad to say, but that is a not incorrect statement. You basically only win if you have Lucario on your team. Because just, again, I feel like that is intentional, that, like, we gotta make Lucario good. And, like, people ask me, like, why do you not like Lucario? And my reasoning is always the same. I don't like Pokemon that are forced into being good by the devs themselves. Like, it's one thing for Pokemon to naturally be good, and for Pokemon kind of be made to be good. Like, Garchomp was made to be good. Conkeldurr was made to be good. Ferrothorn was made to be good. Those are all Pokemon that were built to be good, and it really doesn't matter what they do, like, what format they're in. They do really well because they're just great Pokemon overall. But Lucario is just shit. It has not great offensive stats for being a glass cannon attacker. It doesn't have the speed to really be a sweeper. It doesn't have the bulk to be a setupper. It really doesn't have... They created to kind of be this jack of all offensive trades. The problem is that the only way to make it a jack of all offensive trades is to literally overkit the shit out of it and give it access to basically every move there is. It's like... And again, the biggest example of Lucario's intentional overkitting is... in the gen it was released, it got literally a move that was handcrafted for it to be the only special fighting type attacker in the series, Aurasphere, which was given to, other than it, a bunch of legendaries and Mew, and also Togekiss, which, again, Togekiss kind of goes in the territory of this is a Pokemon that the devs really do like to favor a bit, so they will give it a bit more than, normal Pokemon. And, Lucario get that. Lucario gets all of a sudden it gets Swords Dance, it gets Nasty Plot, it gets Swords Dance, Nasty Plot, Bulk Up, Calm Mind. It gets the setup moves that basically every Pokemon wishes it could get one of. And it also has like the most massive inflated move pool of basically every attacking type out there. It's like, you're not subtle, Game Freak, you're not subtle. You guys have a hard-on for this thing. You gotta take it down. It's like, and again, Gen 6, they gave it Defiant. They not Defiant, Justified. Where, oh yeah, every time this thing gets hit by Dark Move, it gets an attack stat boost. And the same thing we added, Whimsicott Beat Up. And the same time, the only other Pokemon that got, Justified was Legendaries and a Psychic Fighting type, which takes neutral damage from Dark. Which, again, kind of makes it a bit of a risk. Oh, no. They're always going to make Lucario overpowered because, again, they have a hard-on for this thing. And they can't have it not be good. They have to make Lucario the best thing in the game because fanboy is going to bitch and complain. That's why it literally has a Mega that has 112 base speed, mixed offensive stats at 145, 150, and adaptability. An ability which makes all same type attack bonus deal double damage rather than 50%. So it has a stupid amount of reliability. Like, again, Game Freak is not subtle, and like that's the reason why I don't like it. And I was like, oh yeah, its physical steel move pool is so shit. Let's give it Meteor Mash instead of, you know, Iron Head, which literally every Pokemon basically gets. It's like what the actual fucking hell game? Like, you had to give it Meteor Mash, in a move that is like specifically only given to space Pokemon, because it literally has its name be Comet Punch, you know, because the idea is the punch strikes with the force of a comet on re-entry into the atmosphere. You give it to space Pokemon. Clefable, Clefairy, Jirachi by a special event, Metagross, a Pokemon based on a UFO, Deoxys, a space virus Pokemon. All Pokemon that have a thing to do with space. But oh yeah, let's give it to Furbait. Let's give it to the Furbait Pokemon, because we got to give it a good physical steel move. When Iron Head existed. What? I'm sorry? It's like, again, it's not healthy for the series, and it's why I'm glad they took its Mega out of the series, because, like, it's not healthy having something that strong only go to fan service Pokemon. Lucario gets so much treatment. Like, there's only one Pokemon that gets even comparable special treatment, and it's not Charizard. It is not even Charizard. It's Greninja. Because the thing is, Charizard, like, I have no love for Charizard outside of functionality. It is functionally a very strong Pokemon. I have no love for Gen 1. I purely care for practicality. And, yeah, I can see why people like Charizard, because it is actually legitimately very strong. And it really only started getting, like, special things to make it better starting in Gen 6, and even then it was just the Mega and then the G-Max. It really didn't get anything special, like, super over-kitted outside of those gens. And yeah, Metagross is based on, like, 4 different things. It's based on a supercomputer, a robotic leg, a robot spider, a UFO, and yeah, it's based on a lot of things. It's based on a lot of things, and I really like it for that reason. It's like, great Pokemon, absolute great, interesting, clever design. Like, this is how you do a clever design of a Pokemon. Like, again, people who say, oh yeah, inanimate object Pokemon suck, they're ruining the series, they're uncreative. Like, literally, Metagross is an inanimate object Pokemon. Garchomp is an inanimate object Pokemon. Well, the thing is, even then, those Megas were super over-kitted. I mean, Mega Mawile has a base attack stat effectively of 260. Like, for reference, Mega Mewtwo, like, X or whatever it is, has a base attack stat of, like, 180-something. Like, Mega Mawile's attack stat, with also the best defensive typing in the entire series, had so much brutally raw power that, like, that's not healthy. Yeah, like, Garchomp is literally a freaking stealth fighter jet thing with a land shark. It's awesome. And again, people who say inanimate object Pokemon are bad, or, you know, they're ruining the series by being inanimate object Pokemon, they're not creative or clever. Like, you can just go fuck right the hell off. Inanimate object Pokemon have been around for, like, super goddamn long. And some of the most popular Pokemon in the series are inanimate object Pokemon. Like, again, Garchomp is an inanimate object Pokemon. Another inanimate object Pokemon that a lot of people like. Gengar! Because it's literally a cloud of poisonous gas. You know, it's a cloud of poisonous gas and a ghost. And last I checked, ghosts weren't living things. Oh yeah, our Lucario was an actual fucking joke. Yeah, like, again, sometimes people play Lucario, goes, oh, I'm gonna play Lucario, I like Lucario, like, no, you actually have to know what the fuck you're doing. Like, you can only abuse Lucario if you know what you're doing. Or you're just mashing buttons. But yeah. But let's stop this before, like, we just turn this into the Lucario rant stream. Because I know it's gonna turn into that, because I despise Lucario as a Pokemon. Like, Lucario is a Pokemon a lot like Mewtwo and also Greninja in that it encapsulates everything that is wrong with the Pokemon series. It encapsulates the hyper-focusing on specific species and only really giving them a spotlight when this is a series of, like, of 900, almost 1,000 Pokemon. And you're focusing on so many that I could count on my hand. Really, bruh? I mean, again, I get there's a lot of Pokemon that literally exist to fill a Dex entry. Like, they exist just to fill Dexes. They exist to be pre-evolutions. I get that. But that still means there's, you know, 200, 300, 400 Pokemon that just never get see the light of day. And I'm just like, why? It's like, I would love to see, like, freaking, I don't know, like that's why I love Alola so much. Because, like, you get stuff in Alola, but, oh yeah, we got an episode all about Shiinotic, this, like, freaking weird as hell mushroom thing. We got an episode about freaking Drampa, this, you know, awesome old man dragon thing. Like, I want to see more episodes. I want to see more stuff in Pokemon like that, where they focus on kind of like the more silly out there Pokemon, and like not the super edge cringe lord Pokemon where we are going to make you like this thing. We're gonna make it so awesome in the anime, have so many awesome epic Dragon Ball Z style fights. You're gonna have to love it because it reminds you of Dragon Ball Z. It's like, I don't want shit like that. If I wanted to watch a generic anime, I'd watch freaking Dragon Ball Z. I watch Pokemon because I want to see Pokemon. That is my biggest reason for not liking Kalos. It literally goes fucking Dragon Ball Z in generic anime bullshits. It's like, I would love to see Garbodor. I would love to see Garbodor in, dude, fuck off, fucking Fletchling. Fletchling, fuck off. Again, why do some people think, oh, I choose a speedster, I am entitled to the jungle. No, you fucking morons. You actual fucking morons. And you don't even help. You're just, like, I know Fletchling can do I know that Talonflame can do a lot of damage. But dude, fuck the hell off. I said I am jungle. Fuck off, jungle boy. At the very least, you got a kill. First score. We got the first score. We got the first score. We got the first score. Now let's dunk on this Machop. Let's get freaking wrecking this Machop. Alright. Oh, well, we're done with things. The stream's not lagging for me. Is it lagging for you guys? Or is it just the guys behind? I'm not getting any issues on the stream. But, I mean, if you guys are getting issues, then that's not good. Oh, you guys... Oh, okay. Okay, that's not good, then, if you guys are getting lag. So, look, my internet is coming through loud and clear. Okay. Well, hopefully it's fixed now. Damn it, stream, why can't you just be stable? Why can't you just be freaking stable? Okay, if it's dropping frames, let me do something to try and drop. Let me do some things to, like, maybe try and stop the drop in frames. Maybe this will work. Like, if it's dropping frames, then I might know what's causing that. Okay. Let me know if that's a little better. Let me know if that's a little better. Oh, wow, I actually came in right at the right time just to come back and utterly murderfy everyone. And, boop. We got the score. Yeah, I mean, we are also, I mean, that also is true. Stream delay is a bitch. Stream delay is a bit of a bitch. Which means I have the thing set to low latency. I have the thing set to, like, as low latency as possible. So, again, this thing is being stupid. Machop is dash? What? Did I say Machop is dash? Huh. Weird. But yeah, like, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. No, 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 no! Damn it, they scored. They got all scores. Damn it. I need assistance. Yeah, you better fucking run. Like, Garchomp can really do well bullying teams. It's just, again, it needs proper team support. It needs people who can, like, capitalize on the openings it produces. And, like, you need people who know what they're doing. You mean auto wrong? You mean auto wrong strikes again? Why the fuck did my dash go in the wrong way? I think Unite has really made me love Garchomp more than I think, well, before, but it's just, yeah. Yeah, like, Garchomp is, I mean, I've always loved Garchomp. I'm a big fan of VGC Discquake teams, so using a Pokemon that's an electric type capable of levitate or flying type, or electric flying type, and having a Garchomp be used, like, with that. Look at that! Look at that right there, mate! Look at that death-bringing Garchomp death machine! Comes off my metal machine! Yeah! Go frickin' metal machine slashing Garchomp death! Love it! So good! Again, I love Garchomp so much. It's such a great Pokemon. Oh yeah, yeah. Diamond and Pearl is Garchomp is great. Like, I like Garchomp because first off, it's a pseudo-legendary dragon. I love my dragons. Second, I love my hyper offense Pokemon. Garchomp is hyper offense. I like Pokemon that are bulky, can take hits, and also dish the damage out, which is what Gotom does. Oh yeah, Rotom fan with Levitate is actually hilarious. But you do have to remember, back in Generation 4, Rotom was not electric flying. You know, back in Generation 4, Rotom was Electric Ghost in all of its forms. It wasn't until Gen 5 where it actually got access to the ability of, when it got access to being an Electric Flying type. And even then, like, I mean, Mold Breaker still exists. So, like, you still have Pokemon that can go through your Levitate with their abilities. So, yeah, so it's like... Yeah, I like that they changed it. I like how they changed its typing to actually be like, the typings are the moves would always get stab. Are you sure this is a bot lobby? This might actually be a bot lobby. I didn't think you would get bot. I don't think you got bot lobbies when you were the party. Yeah, this is a bot lobby. This is very much a bot lobby. I mean, if either it's a bot lobby or our teammates are actual just fucking potato brains. But actually, I do think you are right, because I'm pretty sure anytime it's a bot game, like Eldegoss, Slowpoke, Absol are always on the team. Yeah. You know, it's like, I know that whenever there is a bot game, like, the opposing, like, one team will have Absol and Slowbro, and one team will have Eldegoss. So, like, yeah, I do think this is a bot game. The thing is, I don't hate the bot lobbies. It's that they're actually not... The bot lobbies are only bad in that they don't understand actual tactics. Like, they don't go defend things. They don't attack things. They just are... They score correctly. They do micro-scoring, and they actually do micro-score well. The problem is that just they everything. Like, they don't go for Dreadnought. They do not take Dreadnought. They do not, they don't take Dreadnought. They don't go for Rotom. They're idiots. Like, the bot lobbies are actual morons. So, like, they also, like, they don't try dodging you. It was like, it's so easy to just utterly dumpster all of them. They also don't go for Zapdos. Like, the worst part really is, like, the Zapdos. They don't help you with Zapdos. It's like, 3DS or Switch? What do you mean 3DS or Switch? Oops, I was changing my songs on the replay thing. I have a song list I'm actually listening to while I'm playing. I like the 3DS more. I like the 3DS more just because I have a lot more fond experiences on the 3DS. Like, when it comes to 3DS, I have my experiences of, like, VGC for the first time with Ultra Series in Generation 7. I have all of my recorded series on the DS were recorded on my my 3DS Nebby, who I nicknamed. I call him my 3DS Nebby because it is the Solgaleo Lunala 3DS I got in preparation for getting Ultra and Ultra Moon. It was actually a refurbished 3DS, so, like, it actually was, like, super cheap comparatively speaking. But yeah, I love that DS. I cherish it with all my heart. I feel like if I had done a lot more series on the Switch so far, I'd probably have a bit more of a thing. I'm not a fan of... I don't really care for Luxray that much. It's a Pokemon that just doesn't really strike it for me. But I would always go for... I would always go for Aggron. I freaking love Aggron. But, enjoy the music for a moment, because I have to go get some more water, because I am thirsty. I will be back in about 30 seconds. So, I leave you on some fantastic music from Kirby Planet Robobot. Always remember, hydrate or dihydrate. Favorite fossil for me, as much as I actually despise Kalos, it actually has my favorite fossil, and that's Tyrantrum. I love Tyrantrum. It is one of the few high points of Gen 6 for me. Game Boy... I've always wanted a Game Boy Micro. I've always wanted one. I don't know where to find them, but, like, I've seen them and I'm like, that's really neat. I want one. Just to have, because, like, it's like, they were kind of the phone emulators before phone emulators existed. Now, like, it's this little tiny thing you always carry around and no one would see, like, oh, yeah, you're just gaming on a thing. No one would care. I love the Unova Route 10 music theme. It's like, the Unova theme for Route 10, legitimately, and I will say this, like, honestly, it is one of the few songs that can actually almost get me to cry just from hearing, because it's just, like, it's such an emotional song for me. it's not like it's sad, but it's just like, I just feel so much emotion when I hear this song. Just, I love it. It's legitimately one of my favorite. I'm not scared of losing my rank because I'm not scared of losing my rank because I've already hit master. I can't de-rank out of master. There's so much, like, Unova has so much good music. It's like the worst thing you can say about Unova's music is the low health music ruins boss fights. But even then, if the low health music was in any other game, it's just good. It's just that it interrupts songs that are 10 billion times better. Do you have a problem with the low health music? It's just like, there's so much good about Unova. I love it. It's like there's so much great music in that game. I have literally spent hours listening to the Unova soundtrack and just get, like, my favorite thing to do is just be drawing or researching for, Let's Plays, editing, and just putting Unova music on the background, and the whole weekend just goes away. And I drown the weekend in Unovan bliss. And I'm like, that is for me pinnacle. That is a high point. That is a high point. I actually don't remember the Little Root Town theme. The only thing I ever remember about Hoenn is that Professor Birch in the Pokemon anime was voiced by Yugi Moto. And every time he's on screen, I half expect him to say, "And I summon the Dark Magician!" I always half expect him to say that because it's just, he sounds exactly like Yami Yugi. And that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. I love it. It's like, I love that. It's like, again, I love things like that, and I love that. It's so good. So good. See, that's a hard thing for me to say, which Cynthia theme I like more, because they both sound kind of the same to me. I don't really tell, we're fairly certain I'm tone deaf, so I really can't tell a difference between the two of the themes. They pretty much sound the exact same to me. But, I guess maybe the Unova one, because, like, I've heard that one more. It's probably, like, they sound the exact same to me. I really can't tell the difference between the two of them. But Cynthia's always got... The thing is, Cynthia's music has given me PTSD, because every time I hear a piano, I just imagine a Garchomp is gonna come out of the ground and drag me to hell. Every time I hear pianos, I just imagine, okay, someone's getting dragged to hell. Someone's getting dragged to hell by a land shark. Garchomp is such a nightmarish creature. It will instill nightmares in young children, and then it will consume those nightmares for sustenance. God, I love Garchomp. It's so good. So good, a good boy. I love it. Yeah. My first Pokemon game was actually, Hoenn. However, it was like, my brother let me play his Hoenn game when he got to Drake. So I really didn't play it. My first actual Pokemon game was actually Diamond. But yes, like, I love Hoenn for that reason. Like, Hoenn's special to me for that reason. But at the same time, I don't really care much for Hoenn. It's like, I don't really care much for Hoenn outside of just, like, yeah, I like Salamence. It was the first Pokemon I ever saw. Metagross is just a Pokemon that has always impressed me. And, like, I will always say, Metagross, now that is a champion's Pokemon right there. And one day, I will be worthy of being a champion to have a Metagross that I will call my own. Oh, yeah, double simultaneous kills! I always love simultaneous kills. They're always so great. Yeah, Darmanitan is fantastic. I don't really remember my teams from games that I play. However, there is one exception, and I mean, my when I was younger. However, I remember my Gigalith from my Pokemon Black version and my Pokemon White version, because yes, I got both, and I had a Gigalith on both, because Gigalith is just that much of a hero, and I used Gigalith on both versions, and I loved it. And I will always think of Gigalith super highly, and it's the only thing I remember from those playthroughs. Yeah, the thing is, outside of Garchomp, Cynthia's team is a joke. Like, Cynthia is literally a joke without Garchomp. It's just, oh my gosh, Cynthia's hard because Garchomp wipes my whole team out. She's the hardest champion ever. No, she's like, I mean, I like Cynthia the most. She is actually my favorite champion. However, I don't actually believe the whole thing of, oh yeah, she's the best champion. Like, no, she is, you know, I follow the thing of Cynthia being, you know, the best champion, the most powerful one, because it's kind of a joke at this point. But she really isn't. It's like, her Pokemon are legitimately good competitive Pokemon, but none of them have what makes them competitively good. Like, she's got, you know, she has a Lucario that has no setup moves, and the whole thing that the only thing that made Lucario terrifying with respect to competitive was the fact that you never knew what its moveset was. When you know what a Lucario's moveset is, it is the biggest joke to ever joke, because its entire gimmick is not being predictable, is being unpredictable. And if you can predict and you know exactly what Lucario's got, well, it just became like a billion times less terrifying. It's like, you know, Spirit Tomb. Spirit Tomb has no weakness. Yeah, it's good for that reason, but it really isn't that strong without like stall tactics. I mean, sure, if you give it like Toxic, give it like Leftovers, Protect, yeah, that it could be like a really, really good obnoxious Toxic Stallmon, but it doesn't. You know, Milotic is a fantastic competitive Pokemon, but it's really only good with Marvel, Scale, Flame Orb, and Aqua Ring. You know, Garchomp is the only Pokemon on our team that really is good, is like Garchomp, because Garchomp doesn't need any special setup, any special anything to rip teams to shreds. It just does that by pure stats, which is like the main reason why Garchomp is so good. It doesn't need anything to get going, it just is good. So like, her team is made up of Pokemon that are competitively very good. However, none of them, other than Garchomp, have what makes them good. I mean, her Roserade is legitimately strong. Her Roserade is definitely a force to be reckoned with, but it is definitely not something you tend to see people have a struggle with. Because, like, Roserade is legitimately a solid Pokemon. I like it. I think it's pretty good, and I think it's a bit underrated. But yeah, it's not, say, I guess kind of the caliber of everything, but I mean, its typing can be a bit awkward to deal with if you don't have, you know, your wits about you. I mean, I agree, Leon's ace being Charizard is extremely stupid. I do think that is legitimately dumb, and it's one of the few things about Generation 8 that I will say, yeah, that's stupid. There's not a lot of things that I think are, like, really bad about Generation 8. I generally have a very positive look at Generation 8. I think it is legitimately very good. But, like, yeah. The Charizard being his ace, I think is fucking stupid, and I think that, of all things, it really should not have been Charizard. I would have preferred, like, anything else. Oh, yeah, like, the reason Garchomp was good is because by the point you get to it, you've had a lot of chip damage dealt to your entire team. You pretty much do not have an ice type, So anything you have that outspeeds Garchomp is going to get one-shot by it. And anything that can survive Garchomp isn't going to have the attacking power to actually put it down. It's like, that's literally the whole reason Garchomp was so hard to him. Her team is hard because of Garchomp being a nightmare to beat after your team is weakened, and because at the time, none of us knew, oh yeah, Garchomp's whole thing is being ridiculously fast and earthquaking everything into submission. Now, she's a joke. It's like, she's only hard because we look at her through the lens of we didn't know what we were doing. And a lot of us really haven't gone back to play Platinum or, like, play any of those games and really look at, well, now that we know what we're doing, she's really not that hard. Because, like, that's really what it is. She's really not that hard when you know what you're doing. Oh, no, it just straight didn't. I'm pretty sure it didn't get Ice Punch at all. Because before you beat the game, you couldn't get anything with Ice Punch to bring down to it. Like, I don't think anything actually learned Ice Punch prior to beating the game. You know, like, Glaceon doesn't even learn Ice Beam. Sure, Weavile could use Ice Shard, but that still really isn't gonna... Ice Shard from it probably could kill. It might be able to OHKO. But, still, it wouldn't really do all that much damage, all things considered. It probably wouldn't do as much as you'd like it to. It might be able to survive it if you're a couple levels lower. But yeah. After this, I'm thinking we're probably going to switch over to do some quick matches. Like, Weavile is really good. However, it only got really good after Gen 5. When it actually learned Ice Punch by level up, and it wasn't just faster Mamoswine that didn't get as good moves. Yeah, like, it's so ridiculously stupid what you have to do to get, like, Ice Punch on it. It's like, at that point, just fucking use, like, a Frostlass, if you can even get a Frostlass. Like, you couldn't even use, like, a Abomasnow, because they have, like, Flamethrower or whatever. Yeah, you could get, Blizzard Abomasnow, and that would deal it really there. But you haven't finished playing Gen 5? You haven't finished playing Gen 5? You haven't finished playing Gen 5, Ewan? You gotta go get your... What cave? Wait, what? There are multiple caves in Unova. You're gonna need to be a little more specific about which cave. You're gonna need to be a bit more specific about which cave in particular you got stuck in, because there's like 20 different caves. The cave you can fall underground? I don't think there's a cave you can fall underground in. Oh, Victory... You mean Victory Road? The Victory Road is a little confusing, but... Yeah, the Victory Road is a little confusing. Yeah, it is frustrating, Victory Road, yeah, but the thing is, Ewan, we actually have a Let's Play on this very channel of Pokemon Black and White. And we have an episode, or multiple of them, where we go through Victory Road. So, you might be able to use that to your advantage. Hashtag not shamelessly plugging. Hashtag actually am shamelessly plugging my own videos. I joke, but I actually am serious. I do have a Let's Play where I go over that, and I actually do kind of like walk it through, because I will be honest, I also got stuck on the Unova Victory Road when I was younger, when I was a little bean Belbum. It is definitely the most annoying Victory Road until you I mean, it took some time for me to appreciate the cleverness of the Victory Road, because I do like the idea of having to go down the multiple levels, and you know, you have to. It's a three-dimensional Victory Road in a lot more ways. It's a 3D puzzle, because pretty much every other Victory Road is okay. Walk through basically this, you know, pretty much linear pathway. Well, yes. However, if you watch one walkthrough video, you are not supporting your dear friend Mitch Miller, the Metagross Maxus. You know, you're not supporting your friend. You know, that's the other thing you gotta consider. There's a lot of funny moments in that series. Like, I love Black and White so much. They are my favorite games. Like, Black 2 and White 2, I would like if the game wasn't so bloated with old gen crap. Like, that is legitimately my only flaw with the entirety of Black and White, is just there is so much old gen bloat in that game. Just so much old gen bloat, and it's not good. It's like, I don't want to see Zubat, Rattata, Muk. I don't want to see any of these Pokemon again. I want to see the awesome Pokemon Unova created. Why? Because I'm playing a game in the region called Unova. Maybe I'd want to see Pokemon and that are natively from this place called Unova, when in a region called Unova. Just a little thought right there. Oh yeah, Chargestone Cave is a little bit of an annoyance to go through. Also, completely fine if you gotta go somewhere, anyone. We are always happy to welcome back our friends when they return, because returning people is always good. Returns are always good. Happy to see you guys here. Hopefully, you will come back to us soon. Hopefully you'll see you later, King Silverfish. Silverwing? Not Silverfish, Silverwing. But we are, I believe, approaching the end of my playlist, and also we are pretty much not really making much progress in these matches tonight. Yay! We got the Dreadnought! I mean, I like Unpheasant. I just wish it wasn't bad. Like, it's a Pokemon that suffers from not having a good stat spread for what its move pool is. Like, it's a flying type that is super luck, but it's a physical attacker, and it learns, like, absolutely no physical moves whatsoever. I'm sorry. I don't understand, Mr. Spock. You'll have to explain. Yeah, I mean, the caves are a little bit annoying in some of the games, but I mean, I kind of like some of them. Like, are they great? No. Are they terrible? Not really. I like them. I like the caves. I think they're fun. All things considered, I prefer having more caves than less caves in games, because, I mean, more caves mean, like, okay, there's more rock types, and I like more rock types. I like steel types. I like all my rocket steel boys. I love my rock types. I love my steel types. I want to see more of them. Like, I love steel types. I want to see more of them. Ampharos is not a bad Pokemon. Ampharos is not a bad Pokemon. I like Ampharos. It is legitimately a hero at times. Ampharos is a hero. Fucking Sylveon's stupid homing mystical fire. Like, god damn it. Why did you guys have to give it so overkitted moves? Like, let's make Sylveon overkid. Let's give it healing. Let's give it shields. Let's give it mobility. Let's give it all the kiddings. I mean, that's not a terrible team. I mean, it's not great, but I mean, it's not horrible. I mean, it's a bit weak to things that are flying and also dragon types, but I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, it's something. It's something. I guess it's something. Ajay, they're going to get the Dreadnought. This is not looking too good for us. Oh boy, everyone fall back, everybody fall back, everybody fall back. We got to defend our base. We are going to lose unless we can get the Zapdos win. How the fuck are we winning? How the actual fuck are we winning? I mean, that's probably how most of us played when we were younger. Just over level our starter, just uber level our starter into infinity, and then we hope we win with our uber level starter. That was basically how most of us played, and let's not even deny it. That was how we played. That was how we played. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with playing that way. Head chopping monster chomp! Damn you. I want to be the head chopping monster. I want to be the head chopping monster. I mean, Black 2 and White 2, you actually do have some pretty high level stuff there, so I mean, it's not conceivably impossible. Everybody form up. Everybody form up. Everyone, form up here. Come on, let's. I mean, Darmanitan is a Chad. Darmanitan is an absolute legend. I love it. Now it's time to rip, roar, and shred the fucking fairy types into oblivion. Get the fuck back here, Sylveon. Get the fuck back here so I can freaking murder carve your face into nothing. Die, please, go dead. And then Lucario. Of course, Lucario. Of course. It's always a Lucario. It's always a Pokemon named Pandacario. Okay. Well, the music playlist is gonna be ending off soon. During the 8th game, you kept spamming full restores. Oh my god. If you want to see a nightmare fight with freaking... If you want to see a nightmare of a fight with... I think we're probably going to call it a day tonight. If you want to see a nightmare of a fight with Jellicent, check out the one we had in the Pokemon Black 2 Blind Let's Play, because that thing got the Omni Boost from Ominous Wind, and we basically couldn't kill it. All right, let's see these. Okay, we got some good stuff. But yeah, I think we're probably gonna be ending it off soon. And I am going to go looking for someone to hit with the mechanized Maxis raid. Let's go looking. And also, I'm so glad to see that you guys are watching. Let's see who we got. Keeganator. Oh, we raided Keeganator last time. We raided Papa Aggron recently. We raided Tom Leo recently. I guess we can raid Brandon. I guess we can raid Brandon. Yeah, we're gonna raid Brandon. And we're all gonna go in with a hashtag mechanized Maxis raid, because he is also hunting a Sinnohan Pokemon for shinies. So, well, I guess shinies. He's just doing Dynamax Adventures. So we're gonna go hit him with a mechanized Maxis raid to show the love, because we gotta show love to our fellow Poke people. So we hit him with a mechanized Maxis raid. And, alright. Have a nice night, Luke Chang. Very good. Thank you very much. I will see you guys over at the stream. That was fun. This was fun. I mean, we got our ass